A very good evening and welcome to Breaking Ground. I'm Siddharth Talia. Now turning our attention to a controversy raging in the state of Madhya Pradesh a day before his birthday. Former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister and senior Congress leader Kamal Nath courted controversy over a cake-cutting ceremony. Now, Kamal Nath supporters from Chhindwara, a constituency that he's represented on 9 occasions in the Lok Sabha, his supporters had brought a temple-shaped cake to celebrate his birthday in advance. Incidentally, the cake was in the shape of a 121 feet Hanuman temple, which Kamal Nath had himself constructed in Chhindwara. Now, and this is before he became the Chief Minister. Now, while it was a pleasant surprise ahead of his birthday for him, little did Kamal Nath know that this cake cutting would have serious repercussions. The BJP rained fire on Kamal Nath, leading the charge. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan termed the cake cutting as an insult to the Sanatan Dharma and the Sanatan community. And he also added that he heard the sentiments of millions of Hindus. On the other hand, Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Mr. Narottam Mishra, compared Kamal Nath to Mohammad Ghazni and Mohammad Ghazni, who had destroyed and plundered temples during their invasions to India.
मंदिर की प्रतिकृति पर भगवान हनुमान जी की मूर्ति और उसका बर्थडे केक बनाकर टुकड़े टुकड़े कर देना सनातनी होने का दावा करने वाले लोग मंदिर और मूर्तियों को ध्वस्त करने का ऐसा निंदनीय घोर कृत्य मोहम्मद गौरी और महमूद गजनवी ने किया था। ये उनकी याद दिला देता है। ये विवाद जो आप जानबूझ के धर्म के खड़े करते हैं, कभी 2 दिन पहले जूते पहन के भजन गा रहा था, ऐसा मत करिए, लगातार कुठाराघात मत करिए।
The Congress party has come out very strongly and defended Kamal Nath and has launched a counter-offensive against the BJP by accusing the Bharatiya Janata Party of seeking to communalize every issue.
कमल नाथ जी ने अपने जन्मदिन पे एक मंदिर नुमा केक काटा, उसमें हनुमान जी का मंदिर था। उसको बीजेपी के जो मुख्यमंत्री हैं वो उसका मुद्दा बना रहे हैं कि हिंदू और सनातन धर्म को।
देखिए, बात ये है, इनके पास हिंदू मुसलमान के अलावा कोई मुद्दा ही नहीं है, क्या करें बेचारे।
Shehzad Poonawalla, national spokesperson of the BJP, joins us, as does Mr. Lokesh Jindal, leader of the Congress party. Mr. Jindal, coming to you. Kamal Nath may have, in fact, built the Hanuman temple in Chhindwara. He's a 9-time MP from Chhindwara. He's also a seasoned politician. Surely he would know that cutting a cake that represents a Hindu symbol, essentially, because he cut the cake that was represented in the shape of a temple, would in fact hurt sentiments. So was this not clearly something that he should have avoided doing, in your view?
Everybody, see, when you are talking about devotion and forms of worship, they had always been objected to by orthodox and the conservative sections. Now, Kamal Nath ji is a devout worshipper of Lord Hanuman, and he has constructed a magnificent temple, 121 feet tall, and in Chhindwara constituency, and it was a moment of joy, and all the party workers, they were celebrating it, and that was a gesture that they displayed, that they have accomplished what they wanted to do. So in fact, BJP, I think it's a maxim, empty vessels make more noise. They do not have anything to say. They are simply looking for reasons. They are already terrified by the success of Bharat Jodo Yatra. And now when the Bharat Jodo Yatra is about to enter Madhya Pradesh, this fear and this panic is being seen when they are searching for some form of
just a quick question to you, Mr. Jindal. I'll come back to Mr. Poonawalla, but I'll just have a follow-up question. Had this been a leader of the opposition party who had inadvertently or intentionally tried to cut the cake representing a Sikh symbol or an Islamic symbol, would the Congress party have actually endorsed it? Had the cake been in the shape of a mosque or a gurdwara and that had been cut by an opposition leader, would you have welcomed it?
See, first of all, the cake was a symbolic gesture of what Kamal Nath ji accomplished. He had built a magnificent temple himself. So that was what an accomplishment that was being celebrated. So it is very different from the question that you are asking. I mean, it is not some form of a deliberate insult as BJP is projecting. It is some form of a celebration, and BJP needs to get itself clear. सोच उनके दिमाग की सोच गंदी है.
Right, let's take this across.
Think in the right manner and interpret in the right form.
To Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad, the argument coming on behalf of the Congress party here is, don't make a mountain out of a molehill. There was no malice attached to Kamal Nath's actions when he proceeded to cut that cake. He himself had built that temple in Chhindwara in Madhya Pradesh.
Siddharth, where we talk about these issues, the issue is that there's a complete context to the state, things that have happened in terms of Kamal Nath's actions. Just recently, we've seen Satish Jarkioli's statement, Hindus are bad, it is a foreign word. Then we have seen Mr. Shivraj Patil, who said Gita ji is like jihad. We have seen long history of Hindu Virod and Astha par chod by Congress party on Hindus, whether it is saying Hindu terror, Hindutva is like ISIS, Boko Haram, denying existence of Lord Ram, saying that Ram Mandir should not be built, opposing the Bhumi Pujan, saying 2611 was done by Hindus. So there's a long history, and therefore this action is being viewed by suspicion. Now, on one hand, Congress officially says that nothing to do with us, it's a Karyakarta who bought the cake. Mr. Jindal is saying we are very proud of cutting a cake which has a mandir, and more importantly, it has Hanuman ji. Now, Siddharth, I just ask you one thing. Can any other god of any other community be put on a cake or something like this and then cut? Will they have the guts to cut the god of Islam? Will they have the guts to cut the god of Sikhism? Will they have the guts to cut the god of Christianity? If yes, then I want on Sonia Gandhi's birthday, she should cut the god of Christianity. If yes, then Rahul Gandhi should cut the god of Islam on his birthday. Why don't they do that? They should do that also if it is a matter of pride. Please give me commitment from Lokesh Jindal that on Rahul Gandhi's birthday, they will cut the god of Islam, and on Sonia Gandhi's birthday, they will cut the god of Christianity. I object to anybody's god being projected like this. I am saying it only as an example. Don't twist my statement, but I object to this kind of action by any leader for any deity or god.
Right, so this should not have been a religious symbol in the first place. That should have been represented as in the form of a cake that had to be cut by a veteran leader of the Congress party who understands the implications of these actions. Mr. Jindal, that's something that's coming from Shehzad Poonawalla. Your response also, would the Congress leader have done this to a symbol, a religious symbol of another religion that had been represented on a cake? That's another question that Shehzad has asked.
First of all, Shehzad Poonawalla knows nothing about Hinduism. It is not a Pran Pratishtha image that was being insulted or in any particular form. In Hinduism, an image is not considered divine till the time Pran Pratishtha is not done. So when you're talking about all these forms of Jumla Bazi that you learn from your WhatsApp university, please do not bring it on a national television and make fun of yourself. So this particular gesture celebration is something which devotees of Lord Hanuman, they had offered and they are celebrating. Please do not be jealous and incited by this form of, joy that Congress party is realizing because they have fulfilled what they promised, unlike BJP which only gives jumlas. And secondly, the bhakt of a particular deity, they have their own form of, embracing the divinity. Some of them, they pour sindoor all over their body. They become like Hanuman. They will joy. They will distribute savamani. They will distribute sweets. They will celebrate it in all forms. So please do not become a self-ordained form of a judge so as to tell how you are supposed to do pujas and all these forms. Please. हमारी भक्ति हमारे ईश्वर के लिए है, केवल एक व्यक्ति के प्रति नहीं है. We do not do bhakti of one particular person and show that we are the true Hindus.
But Mr. Jindal, how do you respond to Shehzad's other accusation that this cannot be divorced from the more immediate context where there have been a series of comments made about Hinduism, including by Mr. Satish Jarkioli, who occupies a fairly senior position within the Karnataka Congress as a working president. The party has not proceeded to sack him. It's only belatedly distanced itself from the kind of comments he made. So why should this not be seen in the same context?
Which political party is talking about insulting Hindu gods, goddesses? Their Uttarakhand party president talks about Saraswati ko patao, Lakshmi ko patao. Dilip Ghosh, he questioned the ancestry of goddess Durga. I mean, Yogi Adityanath, he associated caste with Lord Hanuman. Their MLA, Nawab Bukkal, he called Hanuman a Musalman. Hey, what is all this? They don't know anything about the social, economic, cultural issues. All they know is Hindu-Muslim. So first they need to put their house in order and then come after Congress. They have some
Right,
form
Mr.
of,
Jindal as well as Mr.
basic-
Poonawalla, I'm so sorry I have to cut you short. I have to now switch to another subject, but this debate will continue to rage, and one would hope that the Congress party officially comes forward and issues some kind of a clarification apart from the kind of comments that have come from Digvijay Singh, among others.